St. Joseph is a living, loving, vibrant, and Eucharistic community. It is a community of faith and tradition that has been here since 1953. This community has about 50 ministries where every parishioner can get involved and find his or her own needs. I have been pastoring this community for the past 6 years. It is a wonderful community to belong to. I am really happy to be part of this community, and I would be more than happy to welcome anyone who wants to be part of this wonderful community of God's people. Thank you. God bless you.
Well, at St. Joseph's, the RCIA, and it stands for the Rite of Christian Initiation for Adults. It is a means by which an adult would come into the Catholic faith. If he or she were already Christian, the path would look a little different because that person has some elements of what it means to be Christian. For those who have never been baptized, it has a slightly different pathway because they, in some cases, have not only not been baptized, but churched at all. And so it is the ministry of the church. You know, it is what Paul did. It is what Jesus told the apostles to do. Go out, make disciples. And so we're doing the best that we can here to replicate what the apostles were doing and what Paul was doing, is to be excited about the opportunity to welcome people and for them to become a part of this incredible family, this worldwide family. And St. Joseph's is doing its best effort to cooperate in that effort.
Because RCIA at St. Joseph is meant to be a process, it's meant to be a journey. That journey, ideally, should take them closer to God, closer to community, closer to those that are the important people in their life. And so as a result, if someone has taken this journey seriously, if someone has prayed and enjoyed and shared and asked questions in the way that it is an option for them to do, then you're going to see somebody whose life has changed.
Well, at St. Joseph, the RCA program really focuses, I think intentionally, on relationship. And first off, most importantly, it's that relationship with God. It's understanding who God is. And not only who He is, it starts with God exists and who He is and how He has invited us into His plan, to participate in His plan for our salvation.
Well, here at St. Joseph's, what we try to, when people leave here, we hope that they've left with, first of all, the message for the day is the most important thing. But also music has a way of being very joyous, especially Christian music. The 8:30 choir is St. Joseph's traditional choir. They sing pieces which have been treasures of the church for many, many years. And the 11 o'clock service, we have the St. Joseph Contemporary Choir. And in the St. Joseph Contemporary Choir, we sing music of today, which is written today, or newly composed music. And then we will also sing compositions such as what you might hear on Christian radio. And the handbell choir is a unique choir in the fact that very few Catholic churches have handbell choirs. And here at St. Joseph's, we're very fortunate to have not a 3-octave choir, but a 5-octave choir. Between the music, the gospel, and the homily, they should all work together in order to convey the lesson for that day.
Here at St. Joseph, the catechists teach the sacraments. So we have kids that are making their first reconciliation, their first communion, and confirmation. But the other years, they're passing on the faith. They're talking about Jesus and His ministry. They're teaching the kids about Mass. They're teaching the kids about the other sacraments. They're teaching the kids to read the Bible, and most of all, they're teaching them about the Eucharist and about how important it is to go to Mass and receive the Eucharist each week. The other thing is we're teaching kids about prayer. We're teaching them their Our Father, Hail Mary, Glory Be, and the Rosary, but we're teaching them just to spend some time with God, just talking to Him. It's okay to talk to God. It's okay to ask God to help you make a good grade on your test. So we cover all of this in the classes.
The Knights of Columbus are basically is a service organization of men from the parish. And our goal is to assist Father Tommy here in the parish with any of the projects that he needs help with, whether that be in the school or here in the church. But in addition to that, we also serve our community. Loaves and Fishes is part of the Knights of Columbus outreach program to the community. We service the community, and this is a program where several of the Brother Knights, we prepare a lunch, an afternoon meal, and then serve that meal to the homeless people of Nashville.
The Knights of Columbus here at St. Joseph is a parish, family-orientated Catholic men's organization. It's not only here in St. Joseph's Parish, of course, it's worldwide. But here at St. Joseph's, we like to help the church, of course, live the Word of Christ is what we're all about, and to help our fellow parishioners in whatever kind of help they need.
We are a group of singles serving Christ. That's the name of our group, Singles Serving Christ, here at St. Joseph. We meet once a month and occasionally out for supper to support and encourage each other, to volunteer at parish functions. What we get out of being in the Singles Serving Christ group is a sense of camaraderie. We don't feel like we're out there alone. The Catholic Church doesn't really provide much for singles to do within the parish life. But as Catholics, we want to follow what our church teaches regarding a chaste lifestyle and teaching. So we want to be thoroughly involved in everything that is going on at the church. And in doing that, we kind of encourage each other and support each other to do that.
Here at St. Joseph's, the health ministry consists of myself as the parish nurse and volunteers who assist our parish and surrounding community by providing wellness checks, blood pressure screenings. We run a food pantry where the food is donated from parishioners. We have a transportation ministry, a senior group who meets, who are the Yesterday's Kids clubs, and a mindful body movement at this time. So our parishioners can become strong, balanced, increase their stability, so we can be of sound mind and body to carry out Christ's ministry. The food pantry works by donations again from the school, and we have a monthly food drive at the church. The food's then taken into the sacristy, and my volunteers and myself come and pick that up or pick it up from the school and take it back to the Parish Life Center, where we organize it into the food pantry.
St. Joseph Church is a home to anybody who wants to show up. It's a hospital for sinners. I hate to use that cliche, but it's a wonderful parish. When we started this prison ministry, we started ministering to sex offenders who were in a halfway house about a mile from here. I was already going behind the walls, and so it helped me to understand a little bit about this type of felon. And it really is hard to place these poor men. They have difficulty finding jobs. They have difficulty even finding a halfway house, so it's a very, very challenging thing. But this people of St. Joseph embraced all these men. I brought them here, getting permission from the pastor first, and then I would be with them, to be with them merely as a monitor, that's all.
To be a Catholic is to be involved with the ministries, to be involved with the ministries of the Lord 24/7. So the advantage of you or anyone getting involved with the ministry is being part of a better Catholic, being part of a better Christian. Catholic religion is a religion of community, and being part of the community is also very essential. So you are growing closer to the Lord, you are making your journey better in the community, through the community. So community is very important in your life. So when you give your best to the community, you are getting the best from the community, and that helps you to grow as a better Christian. We are all social beings. We need each other. I need you, you need me, and the Lord needs all of us, and we need the Lord. So therefore, getting involved in the community and being part of the community is so essential to be a better Catholic, better Christian, and a better human being.